Comrades, welcome back to Subnautica. What the...
What are you?
That has to be the most excellent timing, I think. I literally just started up the game and, well, we had some sort of contact. We'll have to see what comes of that. I think the priority for this episode is to, first of all, return home safely. Let me think, what was I doing in the last episode, at the end of the last one? We were just gathering up various things here. Do I have space in the inventory right now? Yes, maybe we should pick up some lithium. That might be valuable. But now that is quite a disconcerting thing to have that kind of contact just happen telepathically. So now very clearly we are not alone on this planet. We know that already. But this is a first. This is some sort of other entity that's reaching out to us now. For good or for ill, I suppose we'll have to see. Yes, so this was the place where we found that egg now. We don't need that thing, but then again I can use the titanium. We need to build the Cyclops, because I think to be more cautious from now on with our one and only life, if I ever want to take another expedition to... Thank you. To one of the wrecks, especially the more dangerous ones like the Kush biome, then I should definitely do that only with a Cyclops, not with a sea moth, as we learned the hard way. So yes, in the last episode I also put up the poll for the base location, so I'm very much looking forward to what you have to say about that. I also added the mushroom cave. I remember mentioning that a long time ago, so that is another possibility. So there of course is the bat cave. Let's see, I think what do we need now exactly? I think we might just pick up this salt as well. But that Cyclops is priority number 1. Of course it won't stand up for too long against a sustained attack by a Leviathan, for example, but it will certainly give us all the chances we need to get away. Silver, fantastic. What's here? So of course we can park our sea moth in the Cyclops, and then possibly if it is facing inevitable destruction we make a run for it with the sea moth. So that is at least another option. No, I think we have to go home right now. Let's just make our way back there, and or at least our temporary home, the outpost, and then start putting the things together for this massive building project, which is really the biggest building project we have ever undertaken in Subnautica up to this point. So yes, so many options. That's the wonderful thing about this game, really. It's in a league of its own as a survival game, I think, anyway. So let's see, how do I get there now? Which way is the tube entrance? Right here. Okay, good. It's well hidden, I have to say. It really confused me in the last episode. So let's just drop off some things, and our survival is in question given that I need some water. Thank you. No water on me, but okay, we have options in terms of the plant life here now. Let's just dump this stuff here somewhere. Let's leave the food on that side, so the organic samples. Salt I'll keep on me, the lithium, put all this stuff away. The egg, which is a fascinating discovery, we need to keep. Put away 2 of these med kits, and even the rebreather. We don't need the radiation suit at this moment, but I'll keep it on. So I think first is first, let's get some water. And comrades, I'll most likely just do this build on camera again. I know most YouTubers prefer not to do that. It can get a bit tedious if you've seen it 20 times, but you always have the option of just skipping ahead a little bit. So, 2 of these bleach bottles. And some water, please. Thank you, thank you. Good. So, let's just take care of this. That should do. The food aspect I'm not too worried about. We can actually take care of that now. With one of the potatoes, perhaps. That's 12, so this is a really good... I assume it has lots of fiber in it. So, a good source of nutrition. Now, let's get to this Cyclops. Let's have a look at the various things we need. So that's the thing with this series. I think this whole Kush disaster or near disaster taught me that we have to be a lot more methodical and calculated with the whole way we approach a hardcore game. So I think it's not a problem. It's just we have to be very measured in our steps. So we need 3 plasteel ingots. Now I think that's the first thing. So let us begin with that. Now we're going to need so much titanium for this. I'm tempted to leave the air tank here. For the shallow terrain we don't really need it. I'll also put this other egg in with a plant life there. Although it's not a plant, but I guess flora and fauna go together there. So let's just start looking for various chunks of metal like this. This should all be very easy to find. Of course, the best place is probably the kelp forest for this, because the stalkers like to sharpen their teeth on this. So that's probably one of the more expensive things that we will need for this build, because it needs so much titanium. Aha, we can also scavenge these and actually clean up the environment a little while we're at it. So it's a benefit for everyone. Come on, where's some metal? There should be some here. Of course, if we had the scanner room, it would make it much easier. But that's fine, it's not an issue. Let me have a look here. If I find that it's getting a bit too tedious, I will keep recording, but then I will just cut out some of it. But hopefully that won't be necessary. Come on, where's the stalkers? Have you been slacking over here? I think you have. Ah, there's one piece. How much more can we carry? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Just have to be cautious of this air situation now. Let's clean up this thing. And there's another one. We could take one more. Hello. One does appreciate the more passive fauna of this planet after a brush with death like that. There's a possible cleanup. Yep. Anything else? Aha! Oh, full. Okay, well, maybe we can... I hear you. Can get something else out of here. I don't want to eat the nutrient block. Let's drink the last or second last water. We can always make more. And we have the bulbo tree as well. This will just expedite this whole plasteel thing. Of course we'll need 3 lithium, but I think we have enough for that. Ah, comrades, I was very naughty there. I did not clear up enough space on my hard drive for today's recordings, and it just cut off the recording right there. But that's the good thing about Bandicam. It notified me immediately, and I could just save and exit and create some space, and we can just continue. The other file is perfectly intact, so there will be no loss of data there. So we just have everything now. Let me just get my bearings again and head back home to the outpost. So I see our ping manager is again a bit haywire. I should leave that thing on, I think. It will just be easier. But yes, so that's really why I use Bandicam. Because previously with Shadowplay, if something like this happened, the whole recording would be lost. And I simply cannot afford that, especially not for a survival game like this where we have one life. What if I die off camera, then the whole thing is for naught?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Okay, so now let's put this titanium together. Ingots, we need 3 I think, and then 3 pieces of lithium. We might even have all that we need, though I don't think so. Probably not. It's a bit expensive. 10 each, I think. So their disaster was narrowly averted, I have to say again. But yes, I'm a bit lax when it comes to making sure that there's enough space on the hard drive. I have so many Steam games installed, I should probably remove some. So yes, let's see, that's it actually, we do have enough. And now, do we have 3 units of lithium? That's the other question. None here. None there. Oh dear. I know we picked up just 2 though. Oh no. Well, unless there is another piece hiding here, which is not the case, I think we're going to have to go back to our nearby cave there, the mushroom cave.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you once again. And just see if we can't scavenge another piece. Of course, we have to be cautious with the depth here, and we already almost died that time with those snake things. But I think it's a manageable situation. Although I shouldn't get too confident about that. Now, where is the entrance? Somewhere here, I think. Am I passing it now? There's the life pod, so actually it should be near here, I think. No, I did pass it, it's right here. Okay, good. Just 1 piece this time, not 4 or 5 like we needed for the oxygen tanks, which I should remember to put back, since now again we have only 1 oxygen tank equipped. Maybe that's valuable. Let's have a look. Gold. Yes, we shouldn't stay long here. I need to take care of the Aurora as well. Then I don't need the radiation suit anymore. That's it though. Let's go home. Another radio message. What's happening? They're spamming us here. But you know, I had a theory about these radio messages. It is very likely, in fact, that we are getting... Oh, good grief. Lost my driving skills. It's very likely that we are getting these messages in a delayed fashion, because it seems no matter where we turn, everyone has been dead for a while. I mean, we have these broken pods all over the place. They went to the rendezvous site, some of them, and even then went to the Aurora as well and died along the way, of course. And we never ran into anybody, so I think we must have been out for a day or 2 or longer when we woke up and started this game in the pod. Of course, we had been blacked out, and it must be during that time, and of course the time it took us to fix the radio, that this whole drama took place. And it's only now that we're getting the radio messages piece by piece. Now, do we still have number 13 active, actually? Let me think about this. I don't see it here. Just LifePod 12. I must have deactivated 13 already. Or... yes, I did. Okay, so that one is done. We don't need to worry about that. That was the one by the ancient tree there. So let's put this together. Plasteel, 3 of them. This does take a bit of time to manufacture. No, it takes 2 pieces of lithium for each one. Oh my goodness, I miscalculated completely. Let's put the tank back. Okay, let's cook up something. Good thing to have a fridge here. I think for this, let's go back to the mushroom biome. Let's not go to the cave there. We can't really handle that depth. Okay, we have everything. Let's go. And it's day, luckily. Now I think the closest is through here and then straight to the north. Just have to get now 3 more pieces of lithium. Actually as much as we can carry, because we'll need it for the reinforcements on the base, which might, I think, be the next episode. Or it could be the episode after that, because I want to give you a chance to at least vote, you know, for a few days on the base locations. And we still have to deal with the aurora, the radiation and all of that. And there will be a lot of things to plunder. So that's going to be the next episode, I think. So, but this thing has to be done now. And also I found a way, and this was very stupid of me, I should have thought about this a long time ago. I found a way to make my life much easier with uploading Subnautica videos, because I run the files now through Handbrake to reduce the size, and it helps tremendously. I mean, some of these files, like, was it now episode 9, was like 3 gigabytes. It took me all day and all night again to upload. But then, yep, doing the next one, number 11, with the Handbrake, it brought it down to under a gigabyte. So, and of course it steps the quality down slightly, but it is so much better. So much, infinitely better. So I'm not too worried about being so strict with the time anymore. But of course I don't want to let things get out of hand totally. Come on, just a few more, just a few more. We should look at this. Lead again. Well, it is useful for foundations. We shouldn't go too far from the sea moth. So yes, comrades, I said also in the last episode maybe I'd like to call the sea moth Old Faithful, but I don't know if that's really a catchy name. So let me know about your suggestions. I have a name for the Cyclops already, and I'll tell that to you once we finish building the thing. And so I just need a good snappy name for the sea moth. Of course we could be entirely uninspired and just call it the sea moth, but really we can do better. Just a little bit more. I don't want to have to keep coming here for lithium. Let's just check the tank. Okay, it's fine. Come on. Something in here. Diamond. Okay, that's still valuable. Nothing, just other things. Okay, never mind that. Let's look around here again. They seem to be more amidst the trees here. Still have that, but I don't need that titanium now. Of course, later we'll be crying for titanium when we build the base, but it's not that hard to find. How many pieces do we have now? Okay, it's okay. We can... there's one. But we can always look for more later. It's not so important. We just need to get the Cyclops done. Good. Head back home at best speed. What a game this is. Really, one of my favorites. Even here could... No, stop this madness. This could also be a base location. I should be some kind of prospector or surveyor for base locations, because I seem to have no end of ideas in that regard. But yes, no, we have the list already and it's on the straw poll, so I am very much looking forward to that, seeing the results. And I, as usual with these straw polls, although I only did one before with the Real Politics series, I will not vote unless there is a tie. Then I'll be the tiebreaker. But otherwise, it's not going to happen that I vote, because I want to hear what you have to say. Excuse you. Right, so now we are at least getting done with the first set of ingredients. I'll leave the radio messages right now, they're not going anywhere. number 2, and number 3. Great, so let's have a look. We have our 3 plasteel ingots. I'm going to put them in the fridge for now. I know that's a bit unorthodox, but we have so much space in the fridge. We'll put the Cyclops construction materials in the fridge so they don't spoil, you know? Let's see, what next? Where are you? So 3 enameled glass. So for this we need quartz. I'm not sure if we have glass already. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. There's 1 tooth. No teeth there. Okay, so we'll have to go look for some teeth. But this used to be such a challenge in earlier versions of the game. That just drove me absolutely insane. I would spend such a long time looking for teeth, but now I think it's much easier to find. Especially if we find metal salvage here, then we can almost bet that there's teeth nearby. Like here, is there a tooth? Yes, don't get aggro. Just looking for teeth here. Not a single one. See there, he grabs it and then there's a chance that he'll drop one. Oh well, let's go look for another possibility. Just 2 more. Of course, the more the merrier. We will need some for the observatory as well. Strange, not a single tooth. Aha, a wreck. There's one. Ow, sorry about that. They don't really pose a danger to the sea moth, but still. Okay, get it. Where's the thing? Now, I think let's do this as... thank you. Let's explore this wreck while we are here. I doubt it has any secrets for us, but we can make sure. Okay, titanium's not unwelcome. Should not hold the thing in my hand. Here's another one, but that's titanium. Here we go. No, that's not really worth it. Okay, let's see if we can repair this thing. Gain access. Anything here? I doubt it, seriously. This is a relatively early wreck. No, there's nothing here for us. Okay, let's leave. I might have missed something. So do point it out if you see something obvious that I missed, but I think the teeth now are the priority. So, 1 more tooth, come on, 1 more. Surely you wouldn't mind if I plunder 1 tooth. Strange. Wherever there are stalkers, we have a good chance of seeing a tooth. No. Don't pay there. Don't pay me any mind. Just show me where the teeth are. There we go. Of course, if you want teeth really and you struggle to find some, just take some metal salvage to wherever there are stalkers like this in a group and drop it, because they will fight over the scrap and they will basically keep attacking it and dropping teeth. So it's a guaranteed way of making stalker teeth. Now they must have some way of growing new teeth, because otherwise they would have none left. So it's their way of sort of managing their dentistry there, I guess. Now where is home now? So many markers all over the place. There. Actually, we'll need lubricant too, as far as I can remember. Yes, so let's plunder one. I think it's just one of these seed pods. Oh, anything I can dump? No, I guess we'll just have to come back. I need some storage space on the Seamoth. But there will be no upgrades until we build the base. Or plunder the Aurora, for that matter. So in the next episode, I think we will get some upgrades there. But just like a storage one, I think. Okay, hit the brakes.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you, as always. So, glass, we need 3 pieces, and then the 3 enameled glass pieces. So we're getting there. And really the Cyclops is a mobile base, but you can't do everything with just the Cyclops because you can't really upgrade your vehicles and things like that. So it will still be a mobile base, but not a full-on base. So now the lubricant, the advanced wiring kit, and 3 lead. So I think the 3 lead will be the easy part. Let's just put this in the fridge. So we should have that lead. 1, 2, 3. Alright, great. So another step done. There's 4 now. Okay, never mind. Now we need some lubricant. Put this away. Put the other teeth away. The gold, the advanced wiring kit. Now, I think we have to start with the wiring kit, so that is where the silver is always a valuable resource. Then we need, I think, gold and table coral? No, a computer chip. Okay, let's just have a look at this. Is it really an advanced? Yes, it is. Have to be sure. Now, for that we have the gold, we'll need the copper wire and 2 table coral samples. Now, do we have copper? That's the first step. Okay, 2 table coral, no copper. More gold, so we'll need 2 and then 1 more. I think we'll have to go find some copper. It's always a thing, you know, it's usually plentiful, but then when you need it, it's nowhere to be found. But yes, I think there is a place where copper is very plentiful, but we have not gone there yet. That's somewhere in the Grand Reef or somewhere. Oh, goodness. 1 piece, that's enough. Oh, is it enough? Does wire take 1 copper or 2? For some reason I think 2. Yes. Oh no. Well, let's take out the battery from the laser cutter. Then reload it here, just so we can keep moving. We'll recharge the batteries while we're building the Cyclops. Yoo-hoo, just 1 more piece. There's a possibility. Always the wrong thing. Another one. I think we've exhausted this area. Is it safe? Not really. I know. Do your thing. No! What was happening there? We weren't moving that fast. Oh well, copper. I can get rid of these things, but I'm not sure because we're not really building in this tube, but you just slash them with a knife and obviously the crash fish won't come back again. So that is of course where the debate comes in of balancing the natural environment and its sort of integrity and our own needs. So if it's not necessary, I won't destroy them, but if they were here, I would rip them to pieces. Right, so let's charge this battery first, or these batteries. There is one already, so this one, and actually we can take care of them all. Good. Just while we are busy with it. Now, titanium. No, not titanium. What am I talking about? Copper wire, then the computer chip, then the advanced wiring kit. And then the lubricant. Yes. It's all coming together. Now put this away in the fridge again. Let's be unorthodox. And I can also put the diamonds away. Although diamonds are forever. Lithium and yes, so it really is just the lubricant now. Just make absolutely sure. What's a creature decoy? I think this is cheaper also, although no, it's not. The wiring kit is still 2 silver, so these creature decoys are actually quite expensive, but they can be very handy. I think we'll have to build one if we go into a dangerous area, but then again, one is probably not going to be enough. So yes, the shield generator is really the ideal thing. So we have it all except the lubricant. I am wounded though. And I need water. Okay, let's go get this thing. Now we can just probably go through here. It's the quickest, but of course I can't speed this up now. It's okay, we can enjoy the scenery a little bit. And it should be quite close. There's a possibility. Although it feels so slow, so sluggish. I think it's 1, but I'll take 2 just in case. It's like swimming in molasses or something. So this outpost will always be useful. Anytime we need to make an emergency stop here or do anything like that, then we have a ready base, but we will just use it occasionally. The real thing is our proper base. And that's just 1. Okay, so that's it, comrades. We are ready to roll. Now let's just put this away. And I am happy with the things I have. I just think we need some more med kits. And I should... well, never mind with the rebreather. I should just take some more food here. 3 from you. It really is so excellent. Let's just take 4. So why would we not put that on the Cyclops? That's the thing. It's such a good thing to have. Now let's grab things here from the fridge. The 3 lead. That, these and those. Okay, let's go. Wait a minute. Battery, anyone done? Yes. You are done, so I will put you into this. And we can go faster to our construction site. That should be in this direction. And it's day, so we'll see it getting built nicely. This is of course another one of those great milestones in Subnautica when you first build the Cyclops. So let's do this. I'm excited. This means we will have a better chance at least of surviving in those deeper, more dangerous areas. Do it!
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Jumping for joy. Don't drop it too hard now. Well, I do have some experience in piloting this thing solo, so we will be fine, I think. What a magnificent beast this is, and I will christen it the Delicious Monster. Now, if you are not familiar, the Delicious Monster is a plant. It's actually, I think, native to Central America, but it does grow here as well, and there's one just growing outside, 2 actually. So, the Delicious Monster, of course, the delicious is because the fruit is like So sort of strange mix.
Captain, all systems online.
Thank you. It's a sort of a pineapple-y thing, but and mixed sort of with a banana. But the monster part is because the plant can grow really large. So I think delicious monster. It's such a weird name, you know, but it's something I think I would anyway really enjoy with this Cyclops. So you are, do we do this just in capitals? I think so. Oh, that's sad. We can't actually do it. Delicious. I don't even know if I spelled that right. The Delhi monster. No, that's a bit weird. Okay, well, we can just go for a... No, you know what? Let me think. How can I make this more manageable? Delicious Mons. No, come on. Then I'll just call it the monster, but we will refer to it as the delicious monster. Now, let's get this thing... Let's do a tour. So, obviously we are in the bridge right now, and we have our display here. Sort of a sonar, but this is not the proper sonar. This is just a sort of a locational thing. If there is a threat approaching, then we will know. So the best thing here is if there is a shield generator, we activate it at the last possible second before the thing attacks us, so we don't use up all our power. We'll have various engine controls, and this is of course the structural integrity of the thing to see where the problems are. There's the fire extinguisher. Then we get into this area. Now this I think I'm going to make a little office space with a bed and a desk and all of that, you know, sort of a home away from home. Then this is of course, oh yes, this is new. I've never had this before. The last time I played, it was still the old Cyclops without this kind of technology. Then here we can put like the plants and various other equipment and so on. Power cells, of course we have the upgrades here, more fire extinguishers, but I think we have the fire suppression recipe now. Energy efficiency, the depth we don't know yet, the shield we don't know, the sonar is quite cheap. The fire suppression, now we don't have crystalline sulfur yet. That is, I think you only get that very deep, so that's not really for us. The aerogel also we don't have yet. The decoy upgrade there is something we can do with the aerogel, but we first need the gel sacks. I think we might actually have one. We found it there with the, one of the, where that thing attached itself to my arm. I can't remember, I think it was LifePod 19 or something. But for now, this base model is just ideal, really. So now, I think... Such a pity about the name. The color scheme I'll think a bit about by the next episode. But let's just get this thing rolling.
Engine powering up.
Ah, that's so satisfying. And such a wonderful thing, you know, it's the simple joys in life. Potential site. Now let me just reverse this thing, back it up and see if we can get relatively close to our home. I think if we go by the kelp forest to the back of the pipe, then we will have enough clearance. So we can go slow, save some battery power here. Just appreciate that now we actually have a proper tin can to protect us. Of course it is still finite, but where the heck are we going? I am certainly not going the right way here. Uh-oh, okay, what am I doing? I don't think minor impacts with the terrain actually damage us, so it's not really a problem. No. There's... But now, where is the best way to approach this thing? This is where we just were. Okay, let's take it up a bit and then see if we can fit through here. We should have no problem. just get us closer. I don't want to go 150 meters every time to get to it, because now for the next expedition to the Aurora, we just need to get our basic equipment and everything situated here. And then, I think, is that our pipe? That's our pipe, I think. So we're going to park right here and turn off the engine. And the lights, I think we can put the external ones off. We don't need them, but the internal ones are good. Then I will just bring everything over here. Get some food and all of that. I think that will be the start of the next episode. And then we can proceed to plunder the Aurora, because now we have room for all the stuff. Then in the following episode after that, we will start with the base location. And of course then I will put all the materials onto the delicious monster, and we just gun it and build the thing, because then I also don't have to keep coming back here. So we're going to strip this place bare and then just move on to the next site. So comrades, I think this is something I might do to save some aggravation possibly, because now here is no danger really. So if I'm careful, there should be no issue. I'm going to, this is deviating a bit now off camera, but just prepare the delicious monster. You know, the office area and all of that. Of course we don't have a bed yet, so that's another problem. But we will get one in the next episode. So I'll just start moving over the stuff that we do have, and some plants and things like that. So we are ready to roll at the start of the next episode. But I won't do anything risky. I will not leave this biome. I will just go to the delicious monster and back, and that's it. So I'm not gonna risk dying here. We've come too far now. So see you in the next episode, comrades. We have made a lot of progress here. So I'm really proud of still being alive in hardcore mode. It just blows my mind. But anyway, so thank you for watching and have a fantastic day, comrades.